Our third race, the Agetur UK 40th anniversary in business maiden hurdle, to be run over 2 miles at half a furlong and that additional 121 yards owing to rail movement. And a field of 11 here in the absence of number 3, Bright Legend. First to head on down will be number 8, Sinatra. Harry Skelton in the colours of Neil Smith and Alfie Smith, dark blue with a lighter blue sash, white sleeves and a light blue cap. Number 6, Joyeux Alain, Harry Cobden in the colours of Mrs. Johnny de la Haye, the blue and pink hoops, blue sleeves, pink armlets and a pink cap. Number 5, Captain Hugo, Sean Houlihan takes the ride in the colours of Scrimgeours, Mighell and white, pink with the pink and white striped sleeves and quartered cap. Next on down, number 11, West Hill Verde under Charlie Deutsch, his only ride here today, and in the colours of owner Mrs. Kate Kenyon, the maroon and white hoops, halved sleeves and a hooped cap. Followed on down by Aberfeldy, horse number 1, Rex Dingle on board in the colours of Sid Hosey and David Keith Tye, the yellow with the purple star, hoop sleeves and a star on the cap. Number 2, Alba Cruz, James Bowen in the colours of Scott Turner, the dark green tartan with the gold sleeves and the tartan cap. And then number 7, Club de Rev under Paul O'Brien in the colours of the Cheerio partnership, the orange with the beige spots, white sleeves and cap. 9 is Storming George, Jack Quinlan in the colours of Peter Beadles, the yellow with the red braces, red sleeves with yellow armlets and a hooped cap. And number 10, This Sway, Freddie Mitchell in the colours of K Tyre, the blue with the green seams, stars on the sleeves and a star on the cap also. Next to head to post is number 4, Caballero Cliff under Kieran Gethings in the colours of the Moors, the maroon with the black armlets. Number 12, Will Star, Sean Bowen, the champion jockey in the colours of owner Mrs. Diana Waitley, the dark blue with the lighter blue hoop, check sleeves and cap. And again, they'll be starting just out to our left as we look away from the stands. They'll take the one flight before the run-up past us and then out for a further circuit of the racecourse, due to be jumping 8 flights. And a check on the market sees Will Star, who's a half-brother to both Duvan and John Bon. 7-4, market leader Will Star, with Storming George second in at 4-1 and Captain Hugo at 9-2. Sinatra at 13-2 with Joyeux Alain at 9-1. Caballero Cliff at 10-1 with Club de Rev at 12s, and it is 33-1 bar those. So number 3, Bright Legend, the non-runner, leaves us with 11 to contest the Agetur UK 40th anniversary in business at maiden hurdle. Congratulations to Agetur UK on that milestone, and for their very kind and generous sponsorship here at Newbury today. We offer them our thanks. Post time for our third race is at 1:40, which is around about 3 minutes away. And runners and riders are at the post. We wish you the very best of luck. Yeah, good race this. Will Star, short-priced favourite. There's clearly plenty of expectation behind this beautifully bred individual. He was a winner of a bumper at the Perth Festival back in April, the last time he was seen, and he represents the very much in form Sean Bowen and Ollie Murphy combination. But Joyeux Alain, who himself is well bred, a full brother to Envoi Alain. Paul Nicholls and Harry Cobden teaming up, returning from a long absence, those 622 days. I think Caballero Cliff could be the overpriced runner here. 4th in the champion bumper at the Cheltenham Festival when last seen. He makes his hurdles debut today, representing Caldecott handler Robert Stevens. At the post. Really nice field here. Sinatra, first start for Dan Skelton. Harry Skelton taking the ride. First run over hurdles. But again had some nice bumper form. And Captain Hugo as well. Philip Hobbs and Johnson White, they unleashed a really lovely sort in sober glory at Chepstow yesterday over hurdles, and this Captain Hugo, who himself has won a Worcester bumper, looks a nice recruit. It's a good little race this, an informative contest. Less than a minute to post time now. Will Star at 85-40 favourite, just easing a little close to the off, with Captain Hugo at 7-2 in from 9-2. Sinatra being backed as well, 4-1 in from sevens, 11-2 in from 13-2 Storming George, and it's 8-1 bar those. 9-4 now Will Star, just a little bit easy in the market. Yeah, interesting that. 1 or 2 being backed in opposition. He's certainly not done anything wrong in the preliminaries. Flags are up. And they're off. Racing over an extended 2 miles in the Agetur UK 40th anniversary in business maiden hurdle. And Alba Cruz, the grey, across to the far side, leads them on down to the first of 8 flights, with Captain Hugo in the pink a close second. And they are all safely over the first. Will Star, the back marker to touchdown, and a little bit skew-if in getting across it as well, but all fine ultimately as the field, covered by around about 8 or 9 lengths, galloped down past us for the first time, with Alba Cruz under James Bowen the leader, to Captain Hugo in second place, and then West Hill Verde around the outside in the noseband in third. Joao Allen over to the inside in the blue and pink hoop jacket. Full brother to Envoi Allen is Joao Allen, and then racing next is Storming George, with up around the outside this sway, keeping company with Caballero Cliff, who's in a maroon-coloured jacket, which we'll see shortly, making the journey left-handed into the back straight. Club de Rev in the orange and white is over towards the inside, and then Will Star wider out of Sinatra and Aberfeldy, who are at the back of the field. Racing now to flights 2 through to 5, all in the back straight. All over that safely. Sinatra further down the pack was a little chancy, as Alba Cruz continues to show up together with West Hill Verde on the outside, and Captain Hugo now in third as they come down to flight at number 3. And all over safely, Alba Cruz just nudging the top of that flight. Slightly longer run now before they get to flight 4. Alba Cruz on the right, in the centre Captain Hugo, and on the left-hand side, West Hill Verde, who's definitely stepped forward under Charlie Deutsch, his only ride here today. Then Joao Allen making his comeback run over towards the inside as they come to jump the third of the obstacles going down the back. And they're all over it safely. Further down the field, Storming George in the red and yellow colours moving well. Caballero Cliff, who was last seen finishing 4th in the champion bumper at the Cheltenham Festival, is up around the outside as they take off at the last of the jumps going down the back straight. He's racing in advance of Sinatra, then Will Star. Aberfeldy just struggling a little bit, and likewise at this anniversary in business at maiden hurdle, and it is West Hill Verde at a big price, taking them down to 3 out. West Hill Verde long, but safely to the other side from Alba Cruz, but now towards the outer. Captain Hugo is taking a little more involvement and coming there strongly, with in that one's wing mirrors Caballero Cliff looking to improve, in company with Storming George. Joao Allen is pulling up further back. Sinatra's down the outside, Will Star with plenty on. Over the second flight from the end, Sinatra on the extreme left, landed rather back legs first, but is coming there quite strongly down the outside of Storming George as moving on Captain Hugo into the lead. West Hill Verde is fading. Club de Rev is another trying to get competitive. The final flight, Captain Hugo was in close to Sinatra down the outside. Over to the far rails is Storming George, and further back to Club de Rev. Less than a furlong to travel, and it is Captain Hugo on the far side. Sinatra down the outside. They're about a length or so in front of in third position Storming George and Captain Hugo for Philip Hobbs and Johnson White. Another nice hurdling recruit for the stable. Second position Sinatra, through for third Storming George, and Club de Rev was back in fourth.